definitely do come here. Georgia has been amazing for sure. And it is going to be the main man.
Yep, it looks like that's exactly what he's going to be sticking to. I mean, I'm not too surprised after the tag change that we got to see.
And then no surprises here as Min is going to be executing that plan, and Kenny immediately going in right to try to get the cancel into the Tatsu. Just a neat 50% on the side of the Buzz, and that's a little bit of hurt, but you still have to take the stock.
Yeah, you got to go approach Min in that slight diagonal angle that you currently saw Vendetta try to keep the Buzz by the corner with right there too. Just trying to get through that personal space that Min wants you to stay far away from, and this is the perfect distance right now that the Buzz can continue on some of his pressure, but Vendetta trying to play this safely, trying to figure out an opening to at least close in that gap.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get trapped by the ledge, but the Buzz seems to have retreated immediately and finally trying to get the mix-up right, because that's what Min forces you to do, especially on like an even playing field such as Final Destination, is that she forces you to jump, she forces you to try to find a different area, because of course his smash attacks and tilts are going to be covering the entirety of the ground, and the Buzz knowing this, ooh, very close to the shield break as well. Let's see who takes the first stock. Oh, that was Hado, but immediately right after with the Shoryu El Fuego, papi.
Oh, you love to see it. Que Fuego, and even with that too, by the ledge, he knows that what the Buzz's plan is going to do is to jump and approach, which is exactly what he snuffed him out on right there by the ledge, because he wanted to get out of disadvantage as quickly as possible.
As quickly as he could. Let's see if Vendetta can extend any more of that lead. The percent is quite high on his part, so maybe if the Buzz manages to put him off stage, that could be a very dangerous situation, as Min has the capabilities to be able to push him right off to the side of the blast zone. Though the jumping, the damage just keeps racking up very, very slowly here for the Buzz, and that's exactly what I was talking about, and he's going to be able to make it back. Finally bring it back to you.
Got to cut off any sort of route that you have to try to get back to the stage like that, especially with the megawatt out. You know that that's the intimidation factor that he knows at such a high percent that he's going to have to watch out for that. But Dabuz needed that desperately. Look at this. He's on that second stock. He's already at 60%. He manages with that get-up attack to force Vendetta to respect him by the ledge. And wow, what a way to reverse the situation. The one thing we got to highlight here, and the difference in this matchup, is that Ken, when it comes to recovering horizontal, that's going to be something that Dabuz is going to hella exploit.
Yeah, that's the perfect area for Min to cover, and the Buzz, knowing this, is going to take full advantage of that right now, fighting by the ledge and let the elbow, of course, turn around and immediately hitting a shorty to the face. I love to see it. It's just, the game does it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, I was like, okay, he's going to do a get-up attack by the ledge like that, but no, he just neutral get-up, and then when he tried to roll right back, you got to get that auto turnaround right there. Nowhere to go. You got the next Shoryu coming up.
Next, Shoryu and last stock for both of these guys in this game, #1 Final Destination. Of course, no platforms, and that seems to be limiting the way that Vendetta has been able to approach, but still managing to keep things even and just jumping in the moments where the Buzz is not expecting it, as he gets a little bit of damage. He needs to be hitting harder if he wants to bring it back.
There's that get-up attack that we saw by the ledge to force Vendetta off. That's the get-off-me card while he does the chicken wing by the ledge there, too. But the Ram is going to scoop him up. The focus to negate that, though. He tries to get back, but no, it's every single time. He's forced to recover below the ledge. The Buzz gives him such a hard time.
That was such a hard time, and I believe, correct me if I'm mistaken, but I believe that he still had his jump. He just didn't input, because, of course, he used the focus with the jump, and then he wasn't able to cancel it into the up B on time. Maybe just not getting the input one that goes super far. Yeah, got a little too low. But of course, like, all credit goes to the Buzz, who was actually still on the right mind to cover every single option, because he knows, of course, the focus attack is gonna eat pretty much anything that you throw at it, as long as it's only one hit, right?
And what's even better is by the time that he's forced to use a focusing attack, while Dabuz just jumps right back to the stage, he can take out Ram and he can continuously throw out the Ram right since it scoops you up right below the ledge.
Yeah, of course. And back into Final Destination, seems like Vendetta thinks it was only a matter of readjusting, and by the end, I mean, things were very close as far as the stocks go, so I cannot blame him. The Buzz now run back into shield, and this corner situations have been so difficult here for Vendetta, as like, the Buzz has been able to just hang by the ledge. Of course, one of the things that Min does do is that she pretty much corners herself, right? Because she's trying to space you out.
And honestly, in another way, that's Vendetta's best option here too, because he can continue hitting him and with the chicken wing and keep pressuring him by the ledge with these down tilts too. You can see him. He's just trying to contest him, but at this point, if you're gonna roll, look at the distance. Dabuz running far away enough to get that grab.
He was very ready for it, and no edge guard this time around. This was the recovery that Vendetta was trying to aim for the last time, and the Dragon is charged, so that is very dangerous because of the active frames as well, and just keeping the distance once more. Vendetta is finding himself versus a wall of fists right here.
It's crazy. He's just trying to figure out a way to how do you get back. The delay, though, with the Hadouken and then the focus attack into the recovery. That's what you wanted to see beforehand there. But at least with the stall, he was still able to delay what Dabuz wanted to throw out for him.
Sometimes it's all about the simple mix-ups, and talking about that getting the reset, Vendetta was very ready for that punish, and he will get rewarded and stuck for it.
I love the player camps. My favorite thing to have, because you could see how Vendetta is sitting on the edge of his seat right now. You can see it after that stock. Yeah, after that stock, he is in this. 135% onto Vendetta. He managed to make it back, avoids that ram, but I like the drift back to Dabuz, putting in some pressure into Vendetta to stay into shield on the ledge.
Vendetta has been able to finally make it back from offstage, and that has been the difference maker in this, holding on for dear life at 178%. That is quite a lot if you ask me. Of course, Ken is no small boy. He is going to be able to take some hits, but maybe not versus Mimi. Look at that! The way that he approaches like that, and the rage was almost enough. That was getting, this has been getting very, very scary for Dabuz.
Especially when he rolled back right there too. Even if Dabuz wanted to go for a cross-up, he would have automatically turned around and still got the hit with the up tilt there too. Still does manage to get that stock, very similar to what we had seen in that first game though, and Dabuz immediately changes the way that he plays. He slows things down a little bit, waits for the opportunity, he's drifting back, and it's like you said, the Min game plan is to hug the ledge here.
That is the plan, actually. And this time around, managing to interrupt. Like, Dabuz seems to be getting a little comfortable in the way that he was jumping, and Vendetta calling that out and getting the Sim Soryus. These things are not looking so pretty as Dabuz is at ledge once more. Vendetta just very freely rolling around. He seems to be having a good read, but Dabuz not giving it to him just quite yet.
The tap on shield to just drift back and see where are you going to go. You think you're going to roll? You think you're going to get back into the stage? The roundhouse kick to send him off.
That is going to be quite the punish right there, just a foot to the face, but still there's a couple of noodles, a very, very interesting cup of noodles that definitely Dabuz still wants to serve to this Ken right here, but things are not working out. Look at the spacing right there, even avoiding the Tatsu. I love what I'm seeing, and Dabuz knows that he can overextend, and Vendetta this time around just respecting the hell out of everything that Dabuz is thrown out of stage.
And that's why you can see he's not trying to overextend. He poked his shield once, he holds back a little bit. Look at this, he jumps right over the grab, almost went for it right there. 47% onto Dabuz, the down smash missing. He rolls desperately to try to get back onto the stage.
Oh, this is very dangerous. Once again, we've seen Vendetta take advantage of the rage. Oh, there was no jump right there. That was super scary. Vendetta could have definitely taken it all the way to the bank, and rolling back, he seems to have a nice call on the way that Dabuz is just trying to keep himself by the corner. And again, good read or good reaction there by Dabuz, avoiding those Tatsus, and that's being a crucial factor for him as far as neutral goes.
Yeah, that's the third time too that we see him run back on purpose, just a dash back, and wait to see where Vendetta is going to be, so that way he can space himself properly, whether it be the grab, whether it be to just punish him off of it too. But he's stuck by the ledge, and you can see Vendetta's waiting for the opportunity. Now flipping the tables though a little bit, 22%. He's caught Dabuz all the way by the other side, but the Ram's been difficult to deal with. That looks scary. I feel like every time I watch Vendetta play, it's like watching a horror movie.
Yeah, great. Even holding down to be able not to avoid the punish, and I think that is for sure. And even, but, well, I thought a little too early, maybe. Dabuz holding on for dear life, but not for long enough, as Vendetta was definitely going to be able to claim that stock. Vital Edge, it all came down to either like ledge play or off-stage play, which Vendetta did a lot more clean this time around, just waiting forever, then drifting, and then making his way back in after like Dabuz had run out of time, because of course like Minimin's recovery is not the best either, so even though he can cover a lot of vertical space, he cannot make it too deep before he has to up B.
And what I really like what Vendetta did is that he didn't even move. He saw where Dabuz got sent up, and instead of chasing him, he waited for Dabuz to land, and because Dabuz landed right next to him, he's like, okay, thanks. Didn't have to chase him at that point there, too. Because like you said, it's like Min does enjoy playing by the ledge like that, but what I like to see from Dabuz, and what he did a lot, was that he ran to the opposite side of the stage from where Vendetta was pressuring him, and then he would perfectly space himself out of the range of the Tatsu, out of the range of where Vendetta was going to land, so that way he could get that proper grab and catch him on landing. And I like that he kept running from each side of the stage like a ping pong ball, but it was Vendetta who didn't really need it to overextend in that last moment.
Yeah, no, he didn't. It felt like this last game he actually picked the right spots to overextend, as to bait out those options, right? Because Dabuz, as you were saying, he was making it all the way to the left or the right to try to avoid whatever he was throwing out. But then he went in with the aerials and just trying to go even further of that. So that ended up working out wonders for him, as he got a couple of corner situations that were very, very favorable for him. So this is an even set.
Yeah. Remember, 3 out of 5.
I like
it.
I
could see these two players going all the way to Game 5 again. That's the first time that they played against each other that I went to Game 5, except that time around it was with Dabuz's Rosa. Yeah. Let's see if we're going to see a character swap, because we saw Dabuz input 2 different gamer tags, so we could potentially see that happening.
We could be seeing the Olimar. We could be even see the Rosa. Time after time, Dabuz has even it feels like during Ultimate he had a bit of a character struggle after like the Olimar nerfs, but I mean, so many options in this game. Who can blame him? And the man is still a pinnacle of consistency, and there it is. There it is right there, as you said, Vicky.
Let's go. Here. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. This is Buzz Slay? I'm sorry, guys. Dabuz is a character. I didn't even see him put that name tag. It was probably already in the setup. But all right, here we go. We got the Rosa out, and I agree with this because this is where Dabuz found the most success, but let's not forget that even though Dabuz swapped off of the Luma, or rather the Rosa off to the Ollie, this is still when Vendetta had a lot, and he was up, I believe, 2-1 in the set the last time these two played.
Okay, and those setups from Dabuz also trying to play with the fact that you have to readjust to the different matchups, right? And here, dealing with the Luma is going to be crucial. The Hadouken seems to be one of the main ways that Vendetta is going to choose to do that. We didn't actually see that main projectiles last time as far as that goes, but the same rolls, same pattern in rolls, and let's not forget, now he played a much lighter character and he's gonna get deleted. That Rosa lost the stock in the blink of an eye.
Where are you going? Come over here. He's got to follow him all the way up to the top. Got to get him at the apex of that Shoryu there too. Still racking up so much damage. Look at Vendetta go right now. Ooh, the down air into the grab though, knowing perfectly where Vendetta was gonna be after that.
Okay, catching the landing as well. Very, very difficult for the fighting game characters to actually make it back into the ground. And this is the same extension. Like, Dabuz seems to be very wary of the fact that Vendetta pretty much wants to go in. So whenever he gets those extensions, then he gets punished. But it seems like it wasn't so effective this time around. Still, though, here Vendetta trying for it all, getting aggressive even off stage.
Yeah, even trying to cut off the recovery from Dabuz right there, too, who safely manages to make it back. I just love the way that Vendetta has been playing. He zooms his way to closing the distance between himself and Dabuz with the Tatsu. And Dabuz knows that, but the turnaround on the Shoryu is going to narrowly miss Dabuz.
Ay, Diosito, I was a little scared for him right there because you already know he can lose his stock just there. Okay, Dabuz also getting aggressive off stage. I can appreciate that. And using Luma to defend himself whenever making it back from the ledge. Luma is going to be fighting the good fight for Rosa right there. Talking about personal bodyguards, it seems that's a theme that Dabuz has definitely going on and rolling immediately after Vendetta was trying to chase him down as he has been running from him away instead of rolling in, but it didn't even matter at that point.
Well, Roy, you reminded me. Dabuz is just a criminal mastermind, and he has the minions do everything themselves. Look at this rapid jab, keeping Vendetta by the ledge, pressuring out that shield, knowing that he wanted to jump in that situation there too, and that's exactly what Dabuz is ready for.
Okay, no more punish there for Vendetta. He was trying for the conversions after the downer, and this Red Luma getting very tricky. Oh, and he hit something, but it was not a Rosa. Definitely not what the target that he was looking for, but still Vendetta looking very strong. And we already know how much damage this character is able to snowball. Vendetta could be taking the stock in a couple of more hits.
See, he's got him by the ledge. You saw him try to go for that down air too. Even the up air right below the ledge, so that way he can try to clip Vendetta if possible. He managed to make it back, but Vendetta's alive at 157, and this is so scary. He wanted to jump right on top of that. Luma said, no way, gonna clip you with the up smash.
That Rosa forehead hitting very, very hard right there. One of the specialties as far as anti-airs go. Look at that. The tricks is coming from Rosa, but it was not forever. That was only as Karen. He tried for the second time the Vendetta Classic.
Oh, he caught his jump.
Oh,
he caught his jump. He caught his jump. He caught his jump. No way! You gave the opportunity for Dabuz to come back after you thought you had it in the bag like this.
No, dude, like at the very last second, and you have to applaud Dabuz for decision. Like, you know you have to capitalize at that point, and he went for the kill right there. Oh, man.
That was amazing. That was also really good DI. Although, you have to imagine, with Rosa being as light as she is, that was on top of the platform there too. So just being able to DI to the corner real quick before finding the opportunity where Vendetta put himself off the stage to try to chase at that moment was, that was it. You clipped your jump. That's it. Now you're forced to recover down below.
Oh no, he was not making it back, definitely. And DeRosa is going to be staying as that last clutch play managed to save Dabuz from going down in this set. Oh, the get up attack covering and just sending the Luma away. She's not going to be sticking around much longer, but still Dabuz happy to keep his distance and choosing and picking his spots to get some damage going as well. We did see Vendetta had the upper hand for the most of last game, so this time a complete turnaround from Dabuz.
Yeah, I really like this. The Tatsu to get back horizontally here too. Tries to go for a higher recovery at least, but the rapid jab by the ledge. Look at all this damage that's already been put onto Vendetta from Dabuz off the gates. Oh. Good now, just try to contest him, but you got the Luma still staring at you in your face. You try to jump in, but even if you try to jump around in the situation, he catches him trying to jump around here too, but narrowly avoids that down here by skating all the way to the ledge.
First solid punish that Vendetta manages to get, but maybe 144% too late, as Dabuz is working with no Luma here, so he's going to have a harder time finding those setups to get the stock. Actually, Luma comes in back though, and just the jabs, maybe catching the landing. Oh, Dabuz knew that he was going to go for the platform, but did not get the right timing. Oh, the FADC!
He disappeared. Oh, he was out of there real quick. He's stuck. This is also a lot of damage right here. He's living 181%, but the rapid jab is going to send him by the ledge here. He knows that he cannot be jumping as much as he has been before to try to approach Dabuz here. He finds an opportunity this time around the moment that he sends out the Luma.
Yeah, and that was the one of the few right jumps that he has actually cut. I mean, things are not looking any easier for him, and Dabuz with the fourth throw. Unfortunately, not enough just yet, but he's still going to be pressing off stage. No, he instead knows that he has the chance to try for the ledge trap. Oh, very scary approach from Vendetta on the other side, and baiting out exactly that same option. He's seen him do it time and time and time again, and of course Dabuz was ready.
Oh, at least uses the focus to try to get right down from the Tower of Terror of those up airs. He has the Hadouken suit to try to ping Luma, but it's a matter of just trying to find his way in that has been so difficult for Vendetta here. Like you said, getting punished a lot by those up smashes as he tries to find an opportunity to avoid Luma. Gets scooped right back around. He's landing on him with these nairs, trying to find the opportunity with these down tilts into the Shoryu, and that is going to be the stop.
That is going to be finally it for that one, but here at Dabuz working with the advantage, using the Luma as a body shield right there once more, and the shield pressure from the Luma is very interesting. At the same time, just Dabuz being able to use that from quite a far away, and not even trying to make Vendetta desperate into approaching, which he has been in like the debate quite a few times here. I'm glad that he's opting to use the Hadouken as well to try and create some space, but not enough. Like, it seems like at some point he just runs out of his stamina to be waiting, and he just goes in. He's been getting punished.
He's duffing it out with the Luma there too. You see, he's got his priorities, and all for a good reason here too, because now he has the opportunity to just narrowly get right past the Luma, get the down tilt to Shoryu all over again by the ledge, and look at how Vendetta has immediately reversed what this game was looking like, catching the landing with the forward smash, but we got an even game right now, Roy.
Vendetta's been playing the long game, and it's been working for him. This is for game number 5. Let's not forget if Dabuz manages to clutch up this game as well. then he is going to be sending Vendetta into loser's bracket with the Rosalina, no less. Oh, nice. Interesting option there from Vendetta. Not able to cover it. Dabuz was very ready even for the FADC, so it's interesting that he's getting that. Oh my god, covering the platforms. Dabuz is making everything to keep Vendetta by the air, and that was it. Holy canoe.
Where do you go?
Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Like, that was like a straight up like 15 seconds of Dabuz just all over Vendetta.
Even if he were to focus that, Dabuz just could have caught on for another one there too. He still would have caught his landing.
Yeah.
He still would have had all the time in the world to drift right back to the stage before Vendetta would have been able to be there. Yeah.
Oh man. Things were not looking. Things were looking good for a second whenever Vendetta managed to put Dabuz on the last stock, but it seems like something just clicked in Dabuz, and he was like, okay, I can take my advantage very far. He's not only a man known for his neutral, he also has the execution to back all that up. So
and the research, because you could tell that was matchup knowledge that he was bringing with him with the Rosa, especially when it comes to exploiting not only the horizontal recovery that Ken has in that situation, but also catching the jump, catching him with the down air when he's forced to recover from below the ledge. Yeah. And then where do you go if you're above Rosa in that instant? How do you approach to force to jump right on top of Luma, force to jump on top of the up smash, which is a difficult situation, but a lot of times when he was focused on the Luma and the Luma was hit away in that situation, that's when he was able to sneak by and find Dabuz with the down tilt.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it seems like we are going to have a little break for you guys, but don't worry, MomoCon 2022 is going to be coming right back, so stick with us. Nice.